It is here, finally, the SD Gundam X Standard, new series of SD Gundams. It's with some trepidation that I receive this box. So there's this customization feature where you can use the high grade 1 in 1/44, and you can combine bits and pieces from this SD, the beam saber, onto the beam rifle and hook it up to his V-fin. Is that something you really want to do? It might be. Certainly the product shots look very pleasing to the eye, but I do have my reservations. So let's have a look inside. 2 bags of sprues. That's all we get. And a user manual. Now, do we have 2? Black and white on one side, color on the other. But these are just shots that you have on the box. Yeah, that's a parts list. Is there any redundant parts there? No, there aren't. And of course, they are the snap-off gates. You don't need any tools to build these. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. So what do we have? Big foil sticker sheet. That's the white surround for a shield. The star part for a shield. The white part for the tops of his red shoes. Doesn't look very promising. Too many stickers. So yeah, the antenna piece, the red jewel part here is meant to be red plastic, but you're gonna have to put a sticker on that. It's all single piece. Now, is it my nostalgia? Do I remember incorrectly that in previous SDs there's 2 separate parts for this type of component? And these are the legs. Look at these gaping hollows on the backs of his calves. A bit ugly, that. And the yellow blocks on his trousers. They're not yellow plastic. There isn't any yellow plastic here at all. Bit of a shame. Even the crotch piece is usually like red, it pokes through. It's all molded into a single piece here. Corner cutting. The shield is going to be horrible. It's a single piece of red. And oh, it doesn't look good. I'm sure that the older SDs did better than this. And oh my goodness, look at those huge caverns of space on the undersides of his feet. So that is his face, and that's okay. He got the red under the eyes and his mouth. The chest. This waist piece, although I don't remember any of the older SDs having red for the waist. That's a very thin piece. But the vents on his chest and the collar as well, no yellow at all. It's not even separated parts, so painting it is masking. You've got to like masking, haven't you? So poly joints, lots of big ball joints there, and the grey sprue. The backpack is all one piece. The beam sabers are molded in grey. The beam saber is just one piece, and it's a pretty thin looking piece as well. No articulation there. Oh, and the fists I suppose are okay. Quite well detailed, but usual hollows. I can't knock off any points because a lot of the SDs have hollow undersides to the fists. Color separation, not very good. Not very good. So how much was this thing? 600 yen. I suppose that's cheap these days for Gunpla, but I'm a bit underwhelmed by this one. I mean, look, feet. It's supposed to be red on the bottoms and then white on the top. How easy would it be to just have two parts, two components, skimping massively? This must be like a super low budget entry model. Oh, do I like the sculpt? Well, the sculpt is okay. You want to get some practice in with your masking for paint jobs, and this will be okay, and also filling out the gaps as well, and all the hollow parts. But I have to dig out some of my old SDs and do a comparison, but I think some of the older ones were better than this. It's 2015, for goodness sakes. I was even suspecting this might have been made in China, but it's not. Disappointing. We'll get back to this one, won't we?